So we will go through the leave module. Basically, leave module is used to manage leaves from employee applying his or her own leave. Then it goes to the approvers. Once the approver approves, then it sends back the email to employee showing the leave has been approved or the leave has been rejected. So I'll just go through some of the features that are found. So we have leave master. On leave master, here is where we configure all the type of leaves. So we select leave, leave master. We can have the types of leave, maybe annual leave, maternity leave. So click add data, then you input all the information and the settings that apply on that leave. If it's a paid leave, can be encashed. So all those settings are there. So you put the name and the annual quota, leave assignment if it's for all, leave settings. So you click if it's a paid, if it's encashable. All those parameters are here. Then you have advanced settings. So if it's a monthly accrual or not, then you set that setting. Then you have leave assignment. So on leave assignment, you assign the leave to specific people. So you can assign, you select the type of leave, then you select the employee. If it's annual leave, maternity, paternity, then you come here, then you select the employees you want to assign the leave. So once you do that, then you click save, then it will assign them the leave. So we have leave opening balance. We use leave opening balance. So once we start using the system, at that particular time we'll need opening balance. If somebody have exhausted to certain amount, for example, if it's annual 21, then somebody had maximized maybe 5 or 10, utilize 5 or 10. So we'll put the balance which is 11 as of that particular day. So the system will pick the correct. So leave adjustment. Leave adjustment is used if we want to edit any leave that is on particular employee. For example, we can adjust upwards or downwards. An employee maybe went for leave. He had applied for 3 days. Then they surpassed the 3 days. So we have to come back on the system and adjust. Okay. Some scenarios whereby we have employees that maybe they applied for 3 days, and after the 3 days, the same employee comes. The same employee comes early. So we'll have to adjust their leave upwards so that we can add. So we select employee, you can add or you can deduct on the same, and then you put the comment. So leave templates, we have the email templates that are configured on the system, the auto, but in case you want to edit on the existing, then you can do that. So you have leave compensatory off. This is whereby we have employees who work on their weekly off, then they are compensated. So we do it at leave compensatory off. Where I come and assign employee a leave compensatory off. So we have leave planner. Leave planner is whereby employee can be able to plan their leaves on the system. So you come on leave planner, then you click add data, then you'll plan your leave. So you click on leave planner as an employee, then you specify maybe on this particular month I want to plan my leave. So you'll click on add data as an employee, then you'll plan, so that the company, each and every department will have it on. So you select, if you long as a user, it picks your name automatically. You select the type of leave, it's annual leave, then from which date you planning to which date, leave period, and you put comment. So that when that period comes, then the system automatically knows we can convert that planner now to a leave application. Okay, so that is leave planner. So leave application in the same way. So employee want to go on leave, he logs on the system, he come on leave application, then he will click on leave, click add data. So he will click on add data. So employee, your name will automatically comes. Let me just pick one employee for example. So we select the type of leave. If it's annual leave, you select annual leave. Then you select what date they are going to, which date. So you select if it's first to first of. So number of days is 1, assumption date, then the system will know it's on second, then you'll put a comment. Once you click save, the system automatically goes to the approver. Also it sends an email for prompting them to approve your leave. So once they log in on the system, they come on leave application, then they can be able to approve your leave. So that is leave application. So we have scenarios whereby also we encash leave, so we call it leave encashment. Maybe it's at the end of the year, you don't carry forward the days. So each and every employee will have to encash their leave. So the same theme will be carried forward to the payroll. So you come on encashment, then you click on add data. Add data, then we'll encash the number of days. For example, it's at the end of the year. Then there is one Ramzan Kana has several days that we want to encash. So you log into on the system. Then you select the type of leave. Mostly is annual leave, only that's encashable. So at that particular time, maybe you see they have 1 or 5 days. So you encash number of days you encashing. So you put 1 or 5. Then you click. So once that is done, it will deduct all the number of days. So you have opening export, then opening import. This is for opening balance. Now sometimes up there we said opening balance you can do a single by a single by a single, but sometimes we're dealing with bulk data, so we put it on Excel, then we import on the system. So we'll get the list of all opening as of that point. So we have policy. So leave policy is basically, remember on the masters we said we can configure all the policies on, so that employee, once they log in on the system, they are able to get the policy. So this one can be in the form of PDF. It can be on a Word policy. So all those are configured there. So then we have leave calendar. Leave calendar shows those employees. Once you've logged in as an admin or a manager, then you should be able to see by quick glance of a calendar. You should be able to see in this department who has gone on this leave from which time to which time, based on the color code of the leave. Then you should be able to see that. So you see, like in August, you should be able to see who's on leave on August, who's on leave on September, who's going on leave on. So it will show you correctly. Okay. So after that, then we'll have leave label settings. This one is used to change the wordings. For example, you want to change leave master to type of leave. So that one is there. It's set to leave configuration, leave adjustment. So anything you want to change. So then we have employee. So we have employee wise year end. Employee wise year end is you want to select employee. If you want to set your leave for each employee to have his own year end, for example, depending on the day of joining, so that one is configured here. So we have leave bulk approval. You want to approve bulk leaves, so you do it at leave bulk approval. So you select all the type of leave and you do the approval. Okay, so we have leave adjustment bulk. You want to adjust for several people. Maybe you want to redact one day for several people, or you want to add. So you'll click here, then you click on add data, then you update. Leave employee follow. Here is whereby, for example, you want to change the reporting structure. For example, for certain employee. Let me say employee A is approved by employee B, but you want to change from employee A being approved by B to being approved to employee C. So here is where you click on that, then you click add data, then you select. Okay, so we have leave application import and resumption date import. So here also, if you want to apply a bulk, okay, so you fill on export on Excel sheet. You click on Excel sheet, then you export, you import, you fill in days of employee. They'll be going from this day to this day, type of leave, then you import that to the system. Same thing to resumption date import. Also, you have an option for leave reporting or follower importing. Rather than doing employee A report to employee B, we can have reporting follow. So then we have employee leave statement. This shows you the leave statement for each and every employee. So you can see employee A, this is his leave statement, how many days is gone for leave. So this is a quick preview. Let me show you just one example. Let's just take example of one employee payroll number. So click here, then you say let's see this one. Let's see her leave statement if she's gone for any. So this one is a quick explanation. So leave type annual leave, then you click preview. So it will give you opening balance as of first. His leave has been accruing. Then on 28th of February, he applied from 1st to 15th. Those are 15 days, 13 less to number of days. So it's accrual up to now. So that one shows you basically what leave is. We have configuration. It's just our settings. If you want to mail setting for leave, for planner, for encashment. Those are done one-off setting that are done on. Same thing does to email. So all these are setting on encashment. If you want it to have a flow, so then you do that. So reporting structure, here is where now we create the flow. Like if employee A applies leave, employee B approve. If employee B apply for leave, employee C, they can have 2 flow, 3 levels of approval. That one is catered for, so that employee A can approve when as a first approver, then it goes to. So all those channel of approval are done here. So once you've done that, then I think we should be comfortable to check the report. There are several reports on leave. We have leave master, leave assignment, opening balances. You want to see department summary. You want to see leave balances for each and every employee should be there. All those should be on leave. We go through the leave master. Basically, leave masters is used to process the leave. Employee can log on to the system. They apply leave online. Then the system prompts the approver through the email. Once the approver has approved the leave, then the system sends an email to employee notifying to them that the leave has been approved or rejected. So you have leave data. On leave masters, here is where now we create all the types of leave, we define them. So all the definition is done there. So once you click add data, let me just open, it will prompt you to a page where you can fill in the type of leave, how many days in a year, if it's accrual, Then you can select, you assign if it's for male or female, if it's a paid leave. So all those settings, if you want to carry forward, you can carry forward a full, a percentage, or a fixed. So advanced settings, these are just parameters. If it's accrual, does it at the end of the month or at the beginning of the month. Once you've done that, then you have leave assignment. Leave assignment, here now you come to the leave you've created on the masters. You decide now to assign to employee. You select the type of leave, then you select the employee you want to assign them leaves. So once you assign them, the employee should be able to see the type of leave they've been assigned. So I have leave opening balance. Leave opening balance is done once at the beginning of installation of this system. So we select the type of leave that we have. If it's an annual, then at that particular date that we are going live, then we put a balance for each and every one of the day, so that the system will carry forward or will reflect the true balance of any given leave. So we have leave adjustment. Leave adjustment is carried out mostly if you want to adjust the number of days of a given employee. Case scenario whereby employee maybe he went for leave, then they came in early, or they surpassed the day they were supposed to come in. So what you do is you can come here, then you can add or deduct. You select the employee, then you'll put number of days either you're adding or deducting, so that the number will reflect the number of days. So we have leave templates. Those are email templates that are configured on the system. But if you want to custom them so that, for example, somebody applies, you want that email to look a certain way, you can do that on the system. Then we have leave compensatory off. Yeah, this is whereby somebody, like assigning some employee a compensatory off to become his like leave days. So you do it at leave compensatory off. We have leave planner. Leave planner is used for employee, like at the beginning of the year, each and every employee can plan for their leaves. So that as a user, I log on to the system, then I'll plan my leave, maybe at the beginning of your year, then so that once that period comes, you convert that planner to leave. So that if it is a department that we're deciding we are planning our leave, then we can do it using the leave planner. So I'll show you, let me open and then show you how the leave planner is done. Okay, so let me show you on exactly the same thing is done on leave planner. Then leave application. So you click on leave application. So this is how the employee they do their leave application. So they click on leave application. So basically the users will only see leave planner and leave application. That is the user end. But as admin, we will see all other these functionalities. So you'll click on add data. So my name should come automatically. Then I'll select the type of leave. If it's annual leave, then I'll select from which date I want to plan my leave to which date. The system will give you a period. Then you'll put here comments for your planning. So once you click save, the system sends the request planner to your HOD so that they do the approval. So once your time comes for leave going, you'll not need to approve, but once we convert that planner to leave. But alternatively, when you're doing leave application, so you come on leave application. Once you click on leave application, then you click in add data. So once you click on add data as a user, so you select in your parent application number will come automatically. Your name will come in as automatically. So as a user, you select the type of leave. It's maternity, paternity. Then you select from which date you're going for leave to which particular date you should be going for leave. The system will give you a period of number of days you've applied for. Then you put in resumption date. The system will give you, in case you have any document, in case of maybe sick sheet or anything, you can browse it. Then you have to put in your comments. Once you click save, then it goes to the approver, who should be able to approve your leave. You have leave encashment. Leave encashment is carried out, for example, an employee. So at the end of the year, then we want to encash employees' days. So rather than them going for leave, when we are encashing it, then we will do leave encashment. So we'll click on add data, then we'll encash any, if there are any pending days, so we'll encash. Then it has to go through also an approval level. Maybe it has to be approved. Then once it's done that, then it's approved. So that is how you do the leave encashment. So we have opening, export, then we have opening, import. This basically are used if we are importing. For example, we are doing leave opening balance for many people. So rather than doing one by one, what happens is you can put the same information on an Excel sheet, then you key in the number of days, then you import the same on the system. So once you do that, then the system should be able to do export, import. So that is basically export, import. So we have policy. So all the policy on leave should be shown here. So we upload them on the masters. Employee should be able to log in on the system and be able to read on all the policies that are on the system. So we have leave calendar. Leave calendar basically will show us the calendar, who is on leave, from which day to which date, which department, we should be able to get that one. So it will give us all those who are on leave, and then it will tell you from which day they are going to which day they are going. Leave label settings. This one is in case you don't like the wordings. So what happens is you should be able to change. For example, leave master, you can decide to call it leave settings or type of leave. So you do it here. So we have employee wise year end. This is a setup whereby if we decide now each and every employee, maybe his year will end at the day of joining, so we will put it, we will have to select them here so that each and every employee will have his year end differently based on your date of joining. So we have leave bulk approval. Here is whereby you can approve a bulk leave that have been set on the system. We have leave adjustment bulk. In case we are adjusting, for example, bulk number of applied leave. We want to adjust, for example, we want to apply for everyone maybe a particular day. So you'll do leave adjustment bulk. We have employee leave follower. This is if you're doing a reporting structure, then you want to change somebody's reporting to, then you do it on leave employee follower. So also we can do leave application import, then resumption date import. Sometimes you want to do application for so many people. So rather than keying in one by one, you can do leave application import, whereby you do it on Excel sheet, then you fill in the details from which day they are going, then you'll import also from which date they will be coming back. So also we have leave reporting and follower import. For example, you want to import the reporting structure for leave, like employee A reports to employee B, so you get that one. So then we have employee leave statement. This is if you want to check employee, the certain employee, their leave statement, you do it at employee leave statement. So you come here, then you select, it is employee leave statement. So let me just click on my staff view. And because I've logged in as an employee, you should be able to check your own statement, how many days you have, how many days you've gone. But if you've logged in as an admin, then you should be able to view employees leave statement. So you come here, then you select the employee want to check their statements. Then you select the type of leave. If it's annual leave, as of today, then you put the day you want to check, and you click preview. Then the system should be able to give you like his leave period, how many days they have gone for period, then their current balance. Okay, so after that, then we will go through configuration. So these are just setting on I'll just go through one setting this because the same for planner will be the same. So we have email settings. Here is where you redirect, like leave request where you want email to go after it's been approved. So then we have general settings. Also this you do only once. So all these settings will be used on planner, be used on adjustment, on compensatory offer, on encashment. So those are settings. Now are done once and for all. Okay. Reporting structure. Here is now where you come and create now the reporting structure on leave. If employee A reports to employee B, then you will do it here. So you do it at reporting structure. So after that, then you have reports. You have several reports on leave. Leave master, leave assignment, leave opening, leave all the leave application, leave request aging, and to see there have been how many have been approved or not yet. So you want to leave balance summary, should be able to get all that report. So basically that is leave module.